mamba, although this one seems huge, this is still a smallish one. They can grow to 4.5 meters. So you can imagine an extremely deadly snake like this at 4.5 meters in length. That's a huge, huge animal. Black mamba gets its name not from the color of its skin. As you can see, the skin isn't black at all. It's more like a slate grey color, isn't it? It gets its name from, if it were to open its mouth, the lining of the mouth is pitch black. They call it gaping. So when it's feeling threatened or bothered like that, it opens the mouth and you see that black lining, you know that you're in trouble, because you've overstepped a line over there. They are part of the leopard family, which means that they spread a very narrow little hood when they are feeling threatened, and they're able to move with a third of their body off the ground as they are moving along. This is also the fastest snake in the world, fastest moving snake in the world. Can easily move at 20 k's an hour, so that's pretty darn fast. The reason why they've got such a bad reputation is because they can be rather nervous, and when they get nervous, they get quite aggressive. Usually if you find them in the veld, they will just move away from you. They don't want trouble as well. But if you have them, for example, if there's one in an enclosed area like a room or something, and it knows you are blocking the exit, it will come at you. Trust me, I know, I've caught mambas 3 meters plus that have been in areas where they have been enclosed and they've come at me with full force, mouth open and everything. So that's where they get that rather bad reputation from. You're probably looking at the snake and thinking, well, you know, he doesn't seem too badly behaved for a black mamba. I'm sure you're all thinking that, eh? And the reason he's not too badly behaved is because I've had him since he was a very tiny little hatchling. Some people were trying to kill him. He had stones thrown at him, and I managed to rescue him. However, I can never ever tell you that I have a tame black mamba. I will be talking absolute nonsense. This is still a wild animal, and it is fully capable. All of these venomous snakes are 100% capable of killing me at any moment. They have all their venom. I don't milk them. They have not had their glands removed, so they are 100% lethal. The only thing I can tell you though is that this snake, or these snakes, have been what I call desensitized, which means that I handle them, and I handle them very gently and very carefully, and they've got fairly used to being handled over the years. So that's how I'm able to do this with the black mamba. If this was a wild caught black mamba, if I just caught it today or yesterday, I would not be able to do this. This snake would be going absolutely crazy. There's been a lot of studies done to see which is the most dangerous snake in the world. They've taken things like the taipan, they've taken the king brown, they've taken the feather lance, and they've put them all together into categories, and they've just sit down over there. They put them into categories according to how fast they are, how quick they are to strike, how aggressive they are, how potent is the venom. And obviously this venom is extremely potent. The neurotoxin is combined with a cardiotoxin, and this will kill me in 20 minutes. Literally 20 minutes. So I would probably not even have a chance to get to the hospital. So I just have to be extremely careful. Anyway, with the rating that they did, the snake that came out tops as the most dangerous snake in the world is the black mamba. So here you are looking at the most dangerous snake in the world. Maybe you just looking at him, you think, oh, he doesn't look so bad with his cute little smile. Look at that big smile. See that? He's got a smile that extends right the way up there. But look, if you look carefully, he's got that coffin-shaped head. That'll tell you that's a black mamba. And you can see as well, I don't know if you notice, his body language is completely different to the other snakes. He's he's got more of an attitude, he's more arrogant. He's not just like any little old brown house snake or something like that, or even any of the other cobras. He's definitely got an attitude, and I'd have an attitude as well if I knew I could kill somebody in 20 minutes. So yeah, black mambas, they eat things like, they'll eat rats, they'll eat mice, they'll eat squirrels. By the time they reach 4.5 meters long, by the time they're 4.5 meters, they're even eating things the size of dust. Birds is another thing. They like to go up into the trees where the nests are and eat birds as well. During mating season, what happens is female snakes, whether it's black mamba or not, they will leave what we call a pheromone trail on the ground, and the males will then follow that trail. And quite often when people see, they think 2 black mambas are mating. In fact, it's usually 2 males that have followed up on a scent trail, and they're basically fighting for the female. And what they'll do is they won't bite each other, they will just push each other. They will use their strength. They'll stand like two poles, like you see this pole standing here. They'll stand together and they will basically wrestle one another. And obviously the strongest guy gets the girl, like it always is, eh? Strong guy gets the girl. So that's the way they do it, just like that. Look how he's curled nicely around my leg. Isn't that adorable? He's a very